For many centuries, the indigenous peoples of the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta in Colombia have lived in isolation. Now, Kogi elder Mamo Rumaldo, spiritual custodian of the ancient sacred site of Teyuna, shares a message to the rest of the world, to us, people they call the younger brother, about the root of global ecological crisis. Are we listening to our hearts? As you can see, from the beginning, Teyuna, it was built as our father and our mother who cares for all nature. Our ancestors organized this site like this. Tevamaku and Tuinakan, nature's parents, and they left us special water quartz crystals for the balance of water. Thanks to these elements, we can benefit from the water. That is why today, water is so important for nature and for us. We the indigenous are not responsible. It is not our fault, of the crisis that is happening. Our ancestors predicted the damage that they would do to the sacred sites. So, it is happening. I see that it is the younger brother that hurts the earth before their desecration of this place. There was more abundance of water. When I was 20 years old, the water in the basin was plentiful. At that time, there was no bird disease, or anything like that. Also, it rained a lot. There were many animals. The withe quartz balance the water, and the frog-shaped crystals are the ones that make it rain. All these quartz left them organized to protect and balance the earth. Now that I am 50 years old, I see this place is destroyed and in this desecration. They also took this quartz from the sun, from the ayu, coca leaf, the quartz that protect the human being, the crystals of water, quartz of the light, quartz that represents the man and the woman, quartz that was organized for food, and quartz for blood in the veins of earth. All of this they took away. By this attitude of man, births began to disappear, by removing the quartz that represents the pigs. Now, the animals begging to disappear. These materials are mother left to protect all that exists, but everything was taken away. Many other kinds of frogs and other figures were also taken away as a result of this. There are diseases in man and nature. There is a similar place in the snow that is called Makutama. When I went up to Makutama, I found the frog-shaped quartz. Those figures were in the same positions as the ones here. Those figures were placed on their backs, but those figures were moved. And that is why the imbalance of the sun and the rain began. I realized all of this when I went up there. All of these difficulties that we are now facing, I saw them. Now, the younger brother has started making replicas of the figures. For me, that is not good. I do not want them to desecrate this place again as they did when they arrived. This place is the heart of the world. The rivers are the veins and also the eyes. Every day, the extraction of oil and gas weakens this place. It weakens Jaba Niu balloon, the mother of the water. When the mother dries, then the rivers disappear. Even if we, Kogi, keep making our spiritual payments to the land, we will not have enough strength if you keep hurting Mother Earth. I realize this more and more. As every day, the rivers keeps drying. Why will this happen? I speak to you so all of this can be heard, to ask you to respect nature with all of this damage that is being caused. We cannot take care of the planet ourselves alone. That is why today, the Father of Fire begins to charge bringing strong summers and droughts. Sarinkua and Sainikun are parents of the earth. Man is destroying everything. Who will pay them for the damage? Yet, somehow, the younger brother believes that we pollute by living here, but we know that is not so. Our Siwa are telling us that you are causing this harm. Our parents predicted the damage that younger brother would cause, and it is happening today. They said, Bekwase of the damage. It will rain a lot without stopping. I see that is what's happening. Teyuna left this land for us to protect and for it to be in good harmony. But you do the opposite. That is why, for us, all of these sites are sacred. That is why we ask the younger brother to help us take care, as some of them have already done. Our younger brothers are in the duty to help us take care of the earth. On one hand, perhaps by letting them visit our sites, and this has caused imbalance. We owe a debt to the mother of this place. The same to the father of Teyuna. That is what I can tell you. We are not drying up the rivers, or ending the forests, or the ecosystem. The younger brother can support a little bit with the planting of trees. The national park is beginning reforestation. It does not really repair all the damage, but it helps. Unless you return all of the gold and the quartz, it will not be like before. Neither with the spiritual works that we do we can repair that damage you cause. That is why we want you to help us take care to stop hurting our mother anymore. If you really are willing to support this work, it will be very grateful. Take action now. Support the reforestation of the Sierra Nevada and the return of the Teyuna quartz and gold. Let restore the balance of nature. Together we are the forest. Plant your trees and support this project at www.jaguarsiembra.com.